Hello, 7th graders. Today you'll be learning how to do Lesson 7 of Amplify Brain Science Unit. So let's get started. The very first thing that we want to do is we want to look at what are the directions. Your first directions, congratulations, you already did them, is watching this video, which should be the very last link. The second thing you're going to do is you're going to go to the first link right here. And that's once we get off of this video, you're going to hit this link and it's going to take you to this deck. You're going to be learning about the brain. You're going to be answering some questions. So something that will really help you is read the directions. Our first thing that we want to do is we're going to scroll down and it says, read the passage and highlight the 4 parts of the brain. The brain stem, the cerebellum. Now I'm going to put it on instructional view, okay? Because that's going to help you to learn what those 4 parts are. All right, so the brain stem keeps many of your automatic functions going, like your breathing and heartbeat. Now, these things you're going to read, but then you're going to put it in your own words in the next activity. Cerebellum coordinates movement. Corpus, I think I'm saying this right, callosum, a switchboard for signals back and forth between the 2 halves, and a cortex when you think, remember, learn, imagine, read, speak, listen, and dream. I know these are not on your screen, they're on my screen, but if I was with you in person, if we were with you in person, we certainly would review them right before we start reading. But now it's your turn. Now it's your turn because now you're going to read this passage, and you're going to read the passage, chapter 2, and it's going to say to you, read and highlight the 4 parts of the brain. So as you read this, we want you to be looking for those 4 parts. We want you to highlight, and in the box below, you're going to type the name of each part and its function. You're going to skip a line. The reason why you want to do this is because it's for the next activity. So if you do this activity on this card, the next part's going to be easier. Let's go to card 2, and card 2 tells you, now it gives you a picture of the brain. With this picture of the brain, you're going to take all those things that you wrote down, and you can literally go back and forth and cut and paste all of those things right here into this diagram. Then you're going to go to card 3. Card 3 is going to ask you, it's very redundant. So again, read it, highlight, write it, cut and paste it. This is very similar. I kind of gave you all the answers. So hopefully all of us will be getting 100% this week. And so now it'll ask you which parts of these. You're going to fill those in. Then you're going to go to card 4. And in card 4, this is a big one. You're going to answer this question. And I don't mean this is a big one and that this is a big question. But if you don't do this one, I have to move this over. If you don't do this one, you don't hand it in, guess what? We can't see it. Quite a few of you have been doing your work. And so what we see as your teachers is we just see in progress. In progress means no points. In progress means you forgot to hit this button. And there's quite a few of you that actually have been forgetting to hit the hand in button. So here's what I want you to do. I want you to go back to all the assignments that you've had before. And I want you to make sure you hand in every single thing. I don't want to say any names or video or anything like that. But if you're looking and you're thinking, why is my teacher not giving me credit? It's because you haven't handed it in. That's a big thing. Yes, we can see your work on Amplify, and you can even fix your work on Amplify. How do I fix my work on Amplify? There is a PDF that I included in this week's assignment, and it just happens to be underneath the vocab. This is your vocab. You're going to spend about 10 minutes doing vocab, and then if you want to check your scores, you can open up this PDF, and this is how you check your scores in Amplify. It goes through, it's a list on where do I go, how do I find my score, how do I get a better score, because we do look at your scores, and we do give you your grade based on your score, but the good news is you can update your grade. How do you update your grade? You go back to that assignment, and it'll say, where it said hand in, it'll say update. So you can actually redo it and update it. I encourage you to go back. Some of you haven't been doing the best on your solos or different things like that. You can fix your grade. Do it today. Go back and look through all of those things. So your screen does look different than mine, but if I am on Amplify, so I'll just kind of show you. On Amplify, you're going to go to that it looks like what we call it as a hamburger. Mine says my classwork, and that would be your work. But right here, do you see right there? You're going to click on that, and it'll say classwork. You can go there and you can see the scores. You can see all the work you've done. You can also see, I'm pretty sure, if you've handed things in, or maybe it'll look like you haven't done anything. So again, it's important that you do every single lesson that's assigned, every single card, and you turn it in. So I'm going to go back to the directions now. There is an optional video this week. I personally thought it was a little crazy because it is a cartoon and it's a little graphic because you've read the story. Hopefully you've read the story. What happens to him in this whole story is kind of crazy. He gets a rod through his head. This is a video that kind of shows you that it is a cartoon. So if you're sensitive like I am, you might not want to watch this video. You're not going to get marked down if you don't watch the video. So again, when you see that it's optional, it means that you don't have to do it. We do hope that you watch this video. We do hope that, and we don't hope, you've got to do all of these things because each of these things are worth points. So 3 links this week for 3 assignments: how to check your grades, optional video. My video will be right at the end. You don't see my video right now. And the reason why you don't see my video right now is because I haven't uploaded it. But once I do, it'll be there. Hope you have a great week. I want to encourage each of you, go back through Google Classroom. Make sure you've done all of your assignments. Make sure you're not missing anything. We want all of you to be successful. We are here to help you. We have live office hours on Thursday from 10 to 11. Some teachers may vary a little bit, but we want to see you. We want to hear from you. We want to help you. We're available every single day, all day. Email us, reach out to us. If something is difficult, we want to know because we want to help you because we want you to be successful. So on behalf of all your 7th grade teachers, know we miss you, we love you, and we hope that you have a fantastic week. Thank you for being such incredible students.